Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY Dreaming, and I have a really fun and unique, I think, patriotic craft project to share with you, which you could take this idea and adapt it for other seasons. So it's really cool. Okay, let me show you what's involved. This is a cross, a wood cross from Dollar Tree. This one that I've already done, so I can show you the whole thing. Was a wood cross that Magnolia used to sell, but they don't have it anymore. So we're going to be using a cross. We're going to use this awesome two-sided 11 by 14 farmhouse frame. It's a chalkboard. It had on it, I just washed it off, it had, if snowflakes were hugs, I'd send you a blizzard, which was really cute. I used a bunch of different colors. Anyways, I'm going to reimagine it, something different, and then we're going to use these stencils. You guys, they came in the May 2023 Craft Club project box. They're exclusive. You can't buy them. You can't get them any other way except through Craft Club. And Craft Club is a really good deal. So if you have not joined yet, I would love for you to think about it, especially this month. We got the everything to make this adorable banner. And then I've used those stencils a ton. I made a bunch of these stuffies that you can see right here, sort of. Let me pick it up and show you. I have some little American flags that I'm not finished with, but there's so many things. You could put them on sleeves, you could put them on a ball cap. This is something I'm working on, but I haven't quite narrowed it down. So it's going to have these stencils that came, these exclusive stencils from Craft Club, and if you want information on Craft Club, just let me know. If you joined today, it's the middle of May 2023, you would still get the May Club project. Okay, and then it's going to involve this America the Beautiful sheet music stencil. I used these two colors of paint. This one is called Ocean, Waverly. This one is called Crimson. They're from Walmart. I used masking tape. We're going to use a little bit of white chalk paste. So it's not a hard craft. It's just a lot of different steps. Okay, so let's do let me make sure I get it the right way. Let's do our 11 by 14 wood frame first. And this is a brand spanking new stencil. You get two pieces with it. I'm going to cut it apart and just use this one. And I'm just going to label it America the Beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it apart. The cross is the part that is really unique, so stay with me. We'll crank out this stencil real quick so it can have a little bit of time to dry, and then we'll go to the cross, and it's really cool. And you can use absolutely any cross that you want, absolutely any cross you want. Okay, so here's America the Beautiful. I did nothing to prepare this. I am going to fuzz this stencil because it's brand new. And chalkboards are a surface that stencils kind of want to stick to and get stretched. So I'm just going to pull it off the backing. I don't want to stretch the stencil because I'm imagining that I'm going to use this for many years to come. This right here is called a tacky towel. And this side is for fuzzing your stencils. This side is for patting them dry. They work great, especially if you're like me and you're kind of impatient and you don't want to wait for things to dry. You kind of want to rush them along. And they're not expensive. I have two of them. I just got them out of the dryer. I wash and dry them with the towels, dish towels and bath towels, and use regular detergent on it. It's great. Okay, so let me do one more time. Because this is a big stencil and it is brand spanking new. Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to figure out how to place it on here. And it's a little bit bigger than the surface of this chalkboard, so that's okay. And I want it to be straight. or straightish anyways. I'm putting it on. Let me get a stir stick so I can lift up this corner. Have you guys seen this trick before? Where you use something little like this, you poke it underneath your stencil to get it pulled up. I need this to be completely flat and stuck to my chalkboard. Okay, so the lyrics to America the Beautiful are, oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. I love these two-part sheet music stencils. Okay, so I'm just going to, let me grab a squeegee. And I'm using white chalk paste. What that means is that when I'm ready, next fall probably, or maybe later in the summer, I can come back and just wash the chalk paste off. And it's not permanent. So I see lots of people hopping on. Stay with me because the cross is the unique part, and we're going to do that next. I think I've got way too much chalk paste, as usual. So I'm going to get it on here, and then I'm going to squeegee off the big clumps and lumps. I'm not going to go over and 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 over, because that is when you can press some of your chalk paste through the holes on your stencil and underneath it. And then it doesn't look crisp. So, and that's a battle for me that I have to just remind myself to stop. Once I get it on, and I'm just gonna put all this chalk paste back in my little tub. Once I get it on, I'm just gonna pull off the big clumps. And then I'm gonna be done. Okay, so let's peek. Let me get a new stir stick. Let's take a peek. And I'm going to pull straight. It looks like sheet music. It's beautiful, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness! Okay, let me throw this in my tub of water over here. I fuzzed it the appropriate amount so it didn't get all stretched out of shape when I was pulling it up. And I stopped spreading and scraping in time. Look at how amazing that is. So I could use the second piece over the top and use, you know, red or blue chalk paste or sparkly red chalk paste over the top of this, and it would be a layered stencil, but we're gonna do something a little different. So we're gonna work on a cross, and I'm gonna show you on the back of this one cross. Let me move this out of my way. I'm going to show you on the back of this cross how I did it. Okay, I wanted to do part of it blue, the top part, like the section on a US flag that has the blue and white stars. And then I wanted to do sort of the other part of it in red. So I put some tape on my heart, on my star, and then I painted 2 coats of the red on the bottom, and And then I just moved my tape and I did 2 coats of blue. Blue is called Ocean. You can use whatever you want though. And red is called Crimson. So that was the first thing. And then I let it dry. And then both of these, I'll show you the other one in just a second. I took outside and I gave them a quick coat of clear matte sealer spray. And let me tell you why. When you're dealing with wood, whether it's natural like this or stained or painted, wood has this tendency to want to suck in your chalk paste down into the pores and then spread it out. So you got to get something on there, either a clear wax or this. I like this the best. That will stop it from doing it. That will keep the chalk paste on the surface and not let the wood suck the chalk paste down and then spread it out. So I gave it 1 light coat of, this is Rust-Oleum clear, ultra clear matte sealer spray. I get it at Walmart. Okay, and here's what we have. And then I sanded the edges just a little bit. What do you guys think? Okay, so we're not done, not even close. So first thing we're gonna do is the stars. And if you missed the beginning, this stencil is not available for purchase anywhere except for in the Magnolia Craft Club. So it's a great reason to join. And it's a super versatile stencil. If you haven't joined yet, and you want some info on it, just let me know and I'd be glad to get you some info. I'm just looking to see, where is my line? Okay. I'm only going to do the raised part of this. And I'm only going to do the part that is blue. So I'm not putting the white chalk paste on the red. For that part, we'll do the stripes. And I'm running it diagonal, just like I did the painting and how I kind of broke it apart with some masking tape. Okay, so oops. I'm going to do the part that I could mess up first. Marcia, I will get you some Craft Club info. It is so awesome. I love Craft Club. Okay, I might have too much. So this cross right here came from Dollar Tree. They have all different styles. I have another one to show you that I finished. They have several different styles that, or maybe you have a cross on hand, or maybe you want to do one of those little chunky wood crosses. Okay, let me peek. See, I just did the top. It looks great. Oops, but I did have a couple little boo-boos. Let me show you where I am. Those will be easy peasy to fix once it's dry. See, I got a little chalk paste right here and up here. That's okay. That'll be super easy to fix. Okay, now I do want this to dry so that I don't mess it up. So let me just grab my heat tool real quick. There it is. And there's not much here that needs to be dried, so it won't take that long. Oops. Kay says she loves Patriotic crafts. I do too. I have a box out right now that has pretty much every Patriotic craft project, or most of them, that I've done in the last 3 years. And I'm going to show that to you. One of my favorites was from, I think, 4 years ago. We had a whole bucket of baseballs from when my son, who's 26 now, from when he was playing baseball in high school. And I painted them red and blue and put white stripes on them. They're so cool. So I have a bunch of stuff to show you. I just have to get that organized. Okay, let me give you a little sneak peek of where we're going. This is the one that I did beforehand. This is a cross that Magnolia sold in the past. They don't offer it anymore. But I just wanted to show this to you as a flat option because it doesn't have anything raised. And at Dollar Tree, they do have flat options. This one you can see is not flat. And I will come back and get rid of those oopsies when I'm done. Okay, so now I'm going to have to come back a second time to grab this. Well, I want it to go the direction of, you know, the line. So I'm going to just have to come back to it. I just need to finish up the tail down here. And I'm just using the same white chalk paste. Hopefully I won't have too many spots that I have to fix. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. And I did make another little oopsie. Oh. So I could finish it off right here. Let's try. Try not to smudge this existing one. This would be easier on a completely flat cross. Much easier. Okay. And it looks great, except I do have stuff to clean up. Okay, so I love it when you guys say, "You're so good at this, you do such a good job." Just a couple of days ago, I was doing a Facebook Live where we were creating a really cool flag in beach colors out of some paint stir sticks. And in the middle of my video, I nicked the edge of my tripod here with my phone in it, recording, and tipped it over onto the floor. So if you're thinking that I don't make mistakes, that is completely wrong, because I do. But chalk paste is easy to fix. So when this is dry, I will just come back. Okay, so let's talk about the combination of these. I'm not going to seal this chalk paste on here because I want to be able to change it. And it's not going to fall off or crumble or anything. It's going to stay there solid until somebody comes with water or even Windex to wipe it off. So my thought was to use some two-sided tape, which I don't have right now, and just put my cross on there. What do you guys think? Let me hold it with the other hand. It's like that. And it's only covering up a little bit. I do have some of these dot things. I don't know where they are. That would work. They are Velcro. But I don't want to mess up my frame. So there's one. And here is the other. Where am I? Ignore my fingers. What do you guys think? Yeah, oh, the glue dots will work. Oh, good. Okay, Tana, I'm going to try that. So, what do you guys think? It's just a patriotic little sign that comes with the holder. You can hang it this way or this way. And when the summer holidays are over, Memorial Day, 4th of July, then I can change it out. And here's another idea that I had. So if I wanted to do it for fall or Christmas, I could use the same cross. Not this one in particular, but another cross, and use an all over pattern stencil, paint it white or something and use an all over pattern stencil so it's in fall colors, for example. And then there's 3 different stencils that have sheet music. One is the old rugged cross, and that other one is Amazing Grace. So I could use that on here to do something very similar. Lynn says she loves this idea. I'm so glad. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, and I think making a patriotic cross, I could have just gone straight across, you know, but doing the diagonal thing, I think, in my opinion, gives it some interest that it didn't or might not have had otherwise. The chalkboard is from Magnolia, DIY.com, and I will get you a link, Robin, as soon as I'm done. It's called a farmhouse frame. It's beautiful wood, you guys. I have 2 of these, and I just did a project on it that said, be salty. And then I used some paint. I did whitewash that frame, but I'm going to leave this one, this gorgeous wood. So, and both sides are chalkboard, and it has this super easy method of taking it out and flipping it or making it easier to wash. So, do this or this, but this is better. Or say something to me in the comments. Check to see if you've liked and followed this page. I'm just going to move this over here so you can get a screenshot if you would like. I will get good pictures after. So what do we think? Do you like it? I love it. I will clean up the blobs. Yeah, I'll get you a link, Dina, for both. And in my supply list, I'll tell you what the names of these paint are and where you get them to, so that you have everything you need. Okie dokie. Well, thank you for joining me. Be looking later for pictures here in these comments. I'll also drop the supply list a couple times in here, but if you want the list, just say supply list or link or, you know, paint colors or whatever it is that you would like. And so I'll drop some pictures here. Oh, and I'll also give you craft club info. Dot is asking for craft club. Okay, I will for sure do that. And then I'll post the pictures on this page, DiyDreaming. So this would be beautiful all by itself too. I just love how it's diagonal. So next time you're out at Dollar Tree, check out their crosses because they have a lot of different styles of them, and they're $1.25 a piece. So you can't beat that. Okie dokie. The small cross is especially pretty. Yeah, it is. This was the only one I had that was smaller from Dollar Tree. Yeah, so I used what I had. And I actually really like how it is raised. At first I was like, ooh, that's going to be hard. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye. But thank you for watching. Come back again to look at pictures. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to sprinkle. Check to see if you've liked and followed this page. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of your afternoon.